Everyone talks about São Paulo and Rio, but few realize that one of Brazil's most historic and inclusive universities lies in Bahia, the heart of Afro-Brazilian culture. At UFBA, world-class MSc and PhD opportunities meet a warm community where African students feel completely at home. This is more than a university, if you ask me. It is where Africa meets Brazil in academia. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you opportunities in this prestigious university in Bahia. As you can see on my screen, this is the map of Bahia, and I'm going to be showing you different opportunities that you can take advantage of even as an international student. But before I proceed, may I let you know that all the schools in Brazil are completely free. I mean, talking about the federal government and the state government schools, they are completely free. You are not going to pay a dime, and you also have the opportunity of receiving stipends depending on the application you are applying to. Besides that, you also have the opportunity of eating at the school restaurants almost free. Some schools charge for like 1 reais, some 2 reais, some don't charge at all. For example, there was an interview I had with a lady not long ago, and she said in her school you don't pay a dime, but in my own school you're going to pay 1 reais, for example. And I've also been to some schools where you are going to pay 2 reais. Okay, that is by the way. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you this opportunity that you can take advantage of. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. So right now I'm on the Siga of Universidade Federal da Bahia, or Federal University of Bahia. To make it easier, I'm going to be translating this part to English so that we can, move faster. And so right here are the registrations that are open. I mean, applications that are still open as we speak. Some of them are going to be closing in this month of October, while majority of them are going to be closing in November. For example, let's start from this. It's going to be closing on the last day in November. This one too, this one in November, this one in November, this one has closed, this has closed, this one in November, this one in November, this one in November, this one in November. So majority of them are going to be closing in November. Beside that, majority of them, there are so many vacancies that are open. For example, look at this one: 20, 30, 16, 24, 51, wow, 19, etc. So just look for the opportunity that matches, that match your profile or whichever one you are interested in, and apply. So I'm gonna be taking one as just to simulate and see, to hold you hand by hand and show you how you are going to apply. Another thing I'm going to tell you is that each program or each course has different requirements. For example, the one I'm going to be using in this video might be different from another one. Okay, so the first one here, we have accounting. Okay, so master's degree in accounting. The next one is master's degree in mechatronics. This mechatronics also has opportunity in doctorate. We also have doctorate in computer science, and for the doctorate in computer science there are 24. Then we have master's degree in computer science too at the master's level, and this one is having 51 opportunity. That is massive if you ask me. And we also have master's degree in biotechnology, doctorate in biotechnology, master's degree in biosciences, doctorate degree in biosciences, professional master's degree in health psychology, master in design, master in mathematics, doctorate in literature and culture, master degree in literature and culture as well. Then we have master degree in geography, and you can also do your doctorate in geography. Look at this one: master's degree in health, environment and work. We will also have the doctorate degree in the same course as well. So look at this one: master's degree in statistics and data science. All of you that are looking for opportunity in data science, you might just need to look at the requirement of this particular one and see if it is something you can apply for. The next one is doctorate in statistics and data science as well. Then we have professional master's degree in collective health. Some people might call this one public health. They are the same. Then we have master's degree in meteorology, master's degree in geochemistry, oil and environment, doctorate in geochemistry, oil and environment as well. Then look at this one: master's degree in civil engineering and doctorate degree in civil engineering. So all of them that I'm mentioning right here, they are open. Okay, from this part downward they've closed. This opportunity has closed, but from here upward they are still on. So guys, if you're interested, like I said, try to read the instruction and see if it match, if everything they are requesting for is what you have or what you can provide. See, I'm not just going to be leaving you right here. I'm going to be picking one. At least let's do a simulation so that you can see what is needed. Which one has the highest number? Okay, so master's degree in computer science is having 51. So let's take this one. And I also believe that so many people are looking for opportunity in the area of computer science. So I'm going to be using this one as a simulator. So the first thing you need to do is to click this part. If you click this part, it's going to take you to another page here, right? After clicking that part, it brought me to this place. So click here, processor selective. Okay, once you are here, there is another thing you need to do. You can decide to read the instruction for the master's or the instruction for the doctorate degree here. So but I'm going to be clicking the one for master. So once you click this part, yes, a PDF has been downloaded. All right, guys, so this is the PDF that was downloaded, and it says the coordinator of the program. So you can, so the first thing you're going to do, actually, once you've downloaded this PDF, you have to translate it to a language you can understand very well. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be doing the explanation. I'm just going to be using it the way it is. Then I'm going to be speaking in English, of course. So it's giving you like a preamble right here, and it's trying to let us know that this particular opportunity is for the first semester in 2026, and it's for masters and the doctorate academic program, which is going to be done in just 2 steps. The first steps is eliminatory, and it's also classificatory, as you can see. The first stage we are talking about is analysis of your curriculum. So this is what is very, very important. The first stage, you don't want to be eliminated in this first step. So make sure that your CV is very, very intact. Okay, don't forget that in Brazil, when you want to apply for something like this, you have to submit the academic CV format, which is known as lattice CV. I've made 2 videos actually on how to create a lattice CV. You can check them in the description box, or you can search for this video on this channel. So it's going to take you by hand, and you can create this lattice CV by yourself without, you don't need nobody, you don't need any agent. It is something you can do all by yourself. So that is the first one. They're going to analyze your CV. Is this person, does he have the rigor? Does he have the experience? Does he have what it takes to do a master's degree in computer science? The next step, which is segunda etapa, you can see here, is eliminatory as well and classificatory. Don't forget that they say there are 2 steps in the whole admission process. The first one, they are going to analyze your CV, and the second one is they are going to that first one is eliminatory, and it is classificatory. Whoever that is not eliminated is going to be classified to partake in the second one. So the second one says it's also eliminatory and classificatory, and this consists of interview for the candidates that has been shortlisted in the first one, and they are going to evaluate their pre-project. Okay, so there's something called anteprogetto. That is a proposal that you're going to submit before, when you are applying. There's a proposal which you are trying to tell the school that, if you give me the admission, this is what I'm going to carry on. Now, I want you to listen carefully. This project might be what you're going to do eventually, and you might get to school and your supervisor might change it. For example, if your supervisor is having a project that has a grant or that has funding, he might try to talk to you to join him in doing that. And of course, if you want to be collecting stipend, you would want to willingly do that. Okay, so that proposal you're going to be submitting, at the point of registration, they are going to assess it. Does it have the element of something? Is it researchable? Okay, does it carry rigor? Okay, so they are going to assess all of that. And the project, there is a way, there is an order, if there is an order, it should follow. Que serão eliminados candidatos que obtiveram nota inferior a 5 nesta etapa. So when they are going to assess this particular stage, what they are going to do is that they will group. They are going to give what is called score. If you are familiar with the process in Brazil, is that you will know that when they evaluate proposal, they usually assign score. If you score very well, they can give you 10. Usually it's 10 the overall is usually 10. So they are going to classify people in this stage. They're going to classify people based on the score they have. So they are saying that whoever that score below 5 is going to be eliminated. So it is possible for somebody to skip through stage 1 but eliminated in stage 2 if the person doesn't score up to 5. That is why it is important for you to make sure that you write a very good project. That is, 1, researchable, 2, it is academic in nature. Okay, so all of these are what you need. For you to apply, you're going to click this link. You can see as inscrições do processo seletivo para mestrado e doutorado estão disponíveis no sistema SIGA. So how you're going to apply everything is on this site. Okay, após as inscrições, after the application, all the information about every other thing, links, attachments, everything, you're going to see them in this same website. Okay, the next thing we are going to look at is the table of how the event is going to occur. And so this is the table, or what we know as chronograma do processo seletivo. So this is the table of the selection process. Okay, and I'm going to let you see this. So the registration is going to be on, it started on the 24th of October and it's going to close on the 12th of November. So after that, you are expected to actually pay application fee. So you can read about the application fee. I haven't gotten there yet. If I see, I'm going to mention that. Beg your pardon. This part is when the period you have to solicit to ask for waiver, right? What we know as waiver. Between 27th of October to 30th of October, you can ask for waiver. Unfortunately, as I'm making video, since today is 31st, you might not be able, but you can try. You can send them an email trying to let them know that you are international student, what have you. But if you can't, you can just look for someone in Brazil that can help you pay for the application fee. I'm very sure the application fee might not be too much. So after that, what is going to happen is publication of those people whose name came, people that submit all the things that they are expecting them to submit, and you can check that in their portal. The next one is divulgação da inscrição após análise dos cursos. After they have published the first one, those people that appeal, they are also going to publish it. So this is between the time for the appeal and when it's going to be published. Okay, so divulgação da inscrição homologada. So thereafter, they are going to publish every other thing, including those people that are appealed, those people that were selected, and those people that were not selected. So thereafter, we are going to move to the first stage. Don't forget, I said in this video earlier on that this particular application is going to be in 2 stages. The first one is evaluation of your CV. So the evaluation of the CV is going to be between these dates, and you can always check the results here. Portal. Okay, so the next one is entrevista com candidatos mostrado seleção na primeira etapa. So there's going to be interview for students that what's the word, people that were selected, people that scaled through stage 1. There's going to be an interview, and the interview is going to be between the 9th day of December to the 12th day in December. So guys, I'm really hoping that most of you that will be applying, that will be seeing this video and will apply, you will get it. The reason is that this is very simple. You are not writing any test, you are not being subjected to anything. So guys, if you know someone, it might not be you actually, if you know someone that is interested in computer science, please, I want you to send this video to them. And if you know any group where there are people that are looking for opportunities to study in Brazil, this is a perfect opportunity for them. No exam, nothing, just analysis of your CV and interview. So please share this opportunity with them. Don't forget that in Brazil, you're not paying any dime. The school is free. You have access to eat at the restaurant for almost free. Some schools collect 1 year, some 2 years, some don't. Okay, and you also stand the opportunity of receiving stipend depending on the program. So divulgação do resultado do etapa após análise do recurso. So the final result is going to, after the interview, the final result is going to come out on the 19th of December. I mean, not the final result actually, because after this one, there's going to be room for what we know as echo, so that is appeal. So the final result here, we have it, is going to come out, but they did not put a date. But in as much you have seen your name here, just know that you are coming, you are ready for Brazil. Okay, guys. So the next one that I'm going to show you is we have different lines of research that I would want you to kind of read. Please, it is important for you to do this before you apply. Don't just, before you write your what's it called? Before you write your proposal, look at your profile. Make sure that your profile matches very well. It matches very well with the line of research you are applying to. So these are the faculties and these are their areas, and what have you. For example, look at this man is in the area of software engineering, and that is what he does. So make sure that your experience match very well with what you are applying to. So they are just saying that in addition to that numbers that we saw, like 51, they're also going to be giving up to like 6 students, that falls into different categories: the indigenous, the Kilombola, the people with deficiencies, the trans people, transsexual people, people, immigrants that are in this. So immigrants in the situation that are vulnerable, right? And we also have servidor. Servidor are people that are working in the school. They could be, but in this case they say technical. So that means they are technical administrative staff, if they too are interested. So up to 6 people is going to be added. So in addition, we're having like 56 or 57 in total. So what are the things that you need to do to apply? O candidato deve realizar sua inscrição eletrônica no SIGA. So através do endereço, okay? So this is where I've talked about this before. So you're going to preencher a ficha da inscrição, preencher a ficha da inscrição, just fill the application form, and attach all the necessary document, all the requested documents, which we are going to see look at table 3. We are going to see them in table 3. And effetto o pagamento. So this is where you are going to pay the application fee. Effetto o pagamento da taxa de inscrição mediante GIU. So impresa no endereço. So this is the sites you are going to pay the application fee. Now there's an important information for importante observar o passo descrito na figure 1 e A3 from figure 1 to 3 para a correta guiação da. Okay, so this is just about you generating the something like so this is like you generating the documents that you are going to use to make the payment and all of that. That's just about that information. Again, all these things I'm talking about, by the time you translate these documents to English, you will be able to see them, okay, and you will know how it goes. So guys, I'm wishing you best of luck again. Don't forget that on this channel we don't hold information if this is not your area. Like if you have checked all the courses listed, if none of them is what you're looking for, I want you to send this to someone that might be interested while you are still hoping for your own. It's just like you are sowing seed as well, and those people, you have no idea how important, how helpful it can be to them. So guys, when you see this kind of opportunity, share it with people, send it to any group where people might be, just use it to bless someone, and leave it like that until you get your own. And I'm praying to God that God will help you to get yours. Okay, so this thing I need to tell you about, as part of what they are going to use to assess you, when they are looking at your, when they are looking at your CV, they are expecting you to have some things. For example, what have you produced? Production, publication quality. Do you have any publication that is indexed, index journal? Is it categorized as A1, A2, A3, and A4, or is in B1, B2, B3, B4? If you're an academia, you know what I'm talking about here. Or did you do something we refer to as scientific initiation? So if you have something like what is known as scientific initiation, or any technology, maybe certification, so all of these things we are talking about is giving you point. Imagine if you don't have publication, you miss 2 points. If the person has up to 10, the maximum point you can have under this category is 10. on and on to do. So that's why we usually tell people, don't just submit a vague, empty CV. Make sure that your CV is genuine. Don't lie about it, because all these things I'm talking about, you are not just going to tell them, you're also going to provide proof, right? If you tell them that you have a publication, they expect you, there's something they call planning. You are expected to arrange all the proof together. In fact, some schools will tell you you should merge them according to the way you list them in your CV. So if the one you publish at Nature, for example, is the first one, and you publish another one in Springer and another one in Wiley Online, you're just going to attach them in that order. So, and they're going to see it, they're going to check it, and these are the maximum notes or credit or score you can get in each of these categories. So guys, you see, there's something I need to say to correct. I think it's a notion. Some people think that Brazil is just like a place or a country you can just go, like the education is not thorough. See, if you are in that kind of state of mind, you are deceiving yourself. As a matter of fact, when it comes to quality education, higher education though, what we have in the US, they are competing, or Brazil and US, they are competing when it comes to rigor. I've been in situations whereby people are doing qualifications, people are doing seminar presentation, and the way people are being drilled, I marvel at the way students will talk for like 30 minutes and lecturer can speak for like 300 minutes. This is, they are just trying to bring out the best in you. They will give suggestions, they will tell you need to do this place better. And so guys, Brazil is not a place you can come to thinking you're going to get half-baked higher education. No, whatever you're going to get here, in as much you are putting yourself into it, is going to be, I was speaking with someone some time ago, was asking me that certificate gotten from Brazil, will it be, is it going to be recognized? I just laughed that, what are you talking about? If certificate gotten in Nigeria can be recognized anywhere in the world, how much more Brazil, right? So it is what it is, guys. But then, if you are making applications to any schools in Brazil, please try to put in your best foot. I beg you. So, guys, again, I'm wishing you the best of luck. This is how the note is going to be. The final note is going to be decided, and what have you. So, all the requirements that you need and everything, this is where it is listed. And if you have any doubts, don't hesitate to send them email between now till when it's going to be closing. So this is the email of the program. I'm wishing you best of luck. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, and if you find the video helpful, please, I ask you to kindly do me a favor. I want you to subscribe. Okay, so I was trying to tell you the other time that we have different areas of different research area, and the first one is computer science applied. So we have areas and we have topics of research. So you can pick anyone and you write your proposal in that area. All right, so guys, that's all what you need to do. You need to have a very standard, a very good CV, latest CV, and you have to have a standard proposal. The first thing you need to do, translate this document to English. Make sure you read and understand every step of what you need is detailed in this video. There's nothing hidden. So try to apply and submit all the necessary information. However, if you are too busy and you can't do all of these things and you need this service, you can contact me on TikTok or you can contact me on Instagram, and I will be swift to help you, realizing this dream. Okay, so guys, I'm wishing you the best of luck. Don't forget, share it with someone, send it to any group, tell someone that is interested, and if you apply and you do everything very well, trust God to give you good results. And who knows, I may just be welcoming you next year in Brazil. I will see you in the next video. Até mais. Ciao, ciao.